Hey everybody, good morning. It's Kevin. Today is a Friday, Friday the 4th of December 2020. I'm glad I'm here. I'm hoping you're glad you're here. And let's see what we do. Okay, so I did my meditation a little bit before I got started and pulled three cards from our wisdom deck. Sometimes when a three card spread comes up, it is what's immediately behind us, what's going on right now, and the energies and influences that work from here forward. Like what influences what's happening now? What's the reason that things are happening? Like, so we have great spread. The first card that popped up was the Fire Prince. And then what's going on right now is represented by the Rainbow Prince. And then the influence is the Eyes of Beauty. And the Eyes of Beauty, there we go. The Eyes of Beauty, positive expectations and clarity. That's a brand new one, a brand new card. I don't think I pulled the Eyes of Beauty in this entire, seems like 60 days, probably going on longer than that now. And so to interpret this, Fire Prince is what's right behind us, what's brought us here, the energies and the situations that brought us to what's going on right now. Burning off of the old, sorting through old perceptions, old ideas, old habits, things that have churned up. I would also probably suggest that there has been, for all of us, a balance of the right and the wrong, the good and the bad, the positive and the negative, and the almost bipolarity, the two polarities, good and evil, whatever you want to call that. And what we find now is through perseverance, through having faith, through meditation, through prayer, through being centered, through being balanced, through, and I'm sure many of you have looked at, I know I have myself, different ways of, the word coping comes to my mind, but I'm not sure that that's correct. It could be, but different ways of meandering, manifesting, and working with what we've got, and coming to the point of, well, I'm doing what I can do. And I think the biggest message with the Rainbow Prince is through the hard work, the faith, the one step at a time, staying present to what's going on and doing your best not to become a victim or a persecutor in anything, just having the observation of what we see is what we get, and making what I can say to be the best of a really trying and difficult time. The Eyes of Beauty is the influence over the compensation and perseverance. So, how do I put that into a frame? What you're going to see, if you haven't already, is a clearer way forward, a way that you're going to now be standing in your own intuitive truth, because the Rainbow Prince is about perseverance paying off, compensation, you digging into your inner truth, you digging into your intuition, you choosing the books to read, the entertainment to follow, the people to listen to, the people to sort of acknowledge but let go of anything that doesn't sit right, that is not quite right. And I think that brings us all to a place of power. I've spoken this week and recently about how be okay with disagreement. No, really be okay with disagreement. We're allowed to disagree. We're allowed to not have perfect alignment with what other people think. The other part I love about this work of meditation, personal growth, personal development, is the grace. And I think I wrote a quote down this week. I'm going to repeat it in case people didn't get it. Hopefully it's on this piece of paper. I've spent a week reading different bits and bobs, and it says grace, the state of being God and seeing God in others. I absolutely love it. I think it is, for me, it speaks truth, is just being in the grace of God and seeing the grace of God in other people. And knowing that, you know, God's not really a person. It's a energy. It's a situation. And you might want to call it universal. A lot of people have this issue with the name God. I don't know why, but that's just them. And it's okay. There lies the idea of not agreeing and not having the same thought process as other people. And if you noticed that quite a bit of that has shown up, certainly in the last 8 months, we've had a little bit of disobedience going on, some unpleasantries happening. I don't quite know what else to say, but that's all part and package of persevering, moving through it, and learning to look at what is and what isn't, and accepting what is and what isn't, and moving on. The eyes of beauty is the energy of you being able to see clearly. Seeing clearly is having a clear understanding of this worked. Through this crisis, you found things that worked. You found, oh, this actually was a good thing, even in the not knowing. So I would say applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back, because a lot of days you might have got up on a Monday and got to Friday and not sure how in the world you got to Friday, when Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday seemed to be an abomination of everything that you ever thought was true and right. Yeah, sit with that. Sit with clarity. Sit with being in the rainbow. Sit with coming through the storm clouds and knowing that you're going to have a clear road ahead. If you've got this far, you're going even further. So, with that said, let's meditate. Feet flat on the floor, and we'll start by the feeling and the energy of pulling air from the environment you're in straight into you. Release and let go of anything that you don't want. Let your breath in tap straight into your nervous system. Let your breath out take with you anything and everything that is not for your highest good. Take your mind and your consciousness to where you are grounded, feet flat on the floor. Ground your soles of your feet, the center of both heels and the mounds of both big toes down into the core of the earth. Think of this as your anchoring. Any thoughts that come up, see them, acknowledge them, and let the thought pass. the simple act of meditating and being quiet is to calm the mental waters. Deepen your breath to relax and focus your attention on your third eye center, the area between your eyebrows. Watch to see who or what shows up. You can be present and conscious with where you are seated, how you are breathing, present to the way your nostrils fill with air and your body expands and subsequently contracts as the air comes out. Allow the stillness and the quietness of your breath all the sounds that you're hearing be the only experience you have. Be peaceful and quiet with the inner wisdom and higher knowledge that everything is as it should be. Be with the experience and the knowledge of real perspective. In this place of peaceful quiet, be open and receptive to total acceptance of how everything is soft and peaceful right now. Connect with what you see through your third eye center. And watch, observe. Observe and watch any people. Observe and watch activity. Simply observing and watching what you're seeing through your third eye center. Give up and release the need to create a vision. Give up and release any vision that causes a less than positive emotion. Deepening your breath and deepening your presence to being here and now. Be witness and present to all the negativity, tension, leaving your body. Breathe in and let go of all judgment you've made. Take a breath in, receive clarity. As you breathe out, remove worry. And Continue for the next few minutes, breathing in good feelings. Feelings of peace and joy, relaxation, softness. On your exhale, let go of what you're holding on to. The ideas that no longer serve you. Mental conversations that keep you stuck. Simply be with the experience of the flow of your breath in and out. If you find yourself nodding off or you find your mind drifting off, just come back to the mantra of breathing in peace. Keep that peacefulness, that softness, the groundedness of your feet in the floor, and place your hands at heart center. Be the keeper of your mind, your soul, and your body. Know that wherever love is, fear is a stranger, and let the love and the light come in with every breath. Get your thumb knuckles up between your eyebrows to honor everybody else that you know and love. Honor everyone on the planet. As we bow and say namaste. You know, meditation's very simple. It's not simple to do or simple to practice because we're so wired and conditioned to making things complicated. Anything that's worth doing well is coming right back down to the basics of the task at hand, here and now, and doing your best at it. And it's a little challenging to do your best at any task, whether it's cooking or writing, reading, gardening, working, whatever you do for work. It's difficult to do your best while allowing all the distractions of the world around you, situations you can't control, to enter in and filter what you do. And the act of meditation creates the platform the essence, the beginning of being able to do your best. You notice that some days aren't great, not as good as other days. So where did you start that day that wasn't so great, wasn't as good as other days? What did you start with? All right, my friends, enjoy the rest of your Friday. The only day you'll get, which is the 4th of December 2020, it won't come again. Maybe the energy of today is to watch your reactions. Take a pause before responding to anything. And then when you do respond, put a little nugget in your head by what's the best response I can give right now. And go with it. Let it come. Whoosh, go. All right. Thanks so much for being with me. I've enjoyed your company. Lots of love. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30. Bye.